Burnley 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Heung-min Son does it again, and Tottenham are up to 5th, 2 points away from top spot. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. It is match day. Burnley away at Turf Moor. This is Tottenham's 6th Premier League game of the season. Lots of drop points by lots of Premier League teams over the weekend. This is Tottenham's chance to go 5th, only 2 points away from top place with a win tonight. I'm just about to leave to go to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium where I will be watching tonight's game. More on that later. But first, I spoke to Spurs fan Eunice earlier on today to talk about tonight's game. So I've now got Spurs fan Eunice with me. Eunice, we've got Burnley away tonight. So far in the Premier League, we have played 5 matches. We have won 2, we have drawn 2, and we have lost 1. What have you made of this season so far?
Overall, I'm happy. Obviously disappointed with the performance at home against West Ham. Was a painful experience, as we all felt that way. Generally, I think we're improving. We could do better. Defense is a problem. We conceded unnecessary goals against West Ham. But generally, I'm happy. I think we're moving in the right direction. I was working out yesterday, if we had won against West Ham and win today, we'll be top of the table. So we're not far off. But we're sitting 11th today.
Eunice, with a win tonight against Burnley, Tottenham could go 5th, which means that we would only be 2 points away from that top spot.
How crucial was the West Ham game last week? Hence, we were so disappointed with the result. But I think overall, my gut feeling saying, my heart's telling me we want to win the league this year, but that's my heart saying. I think we've got every chance. The league is very open. Anyone can win a few games to put together, and we'll be top of the table.
Can you believe all of us Tottenham fans are saying that though about the possibility of winning the league, and after just 5 games, how open the Premier League seems?
Correct. It's. George has done a good job. He identified the players he needed. I think there's still some tweaking to do, as he said over the weekend. I think he needs another transfer window to get things right. But I think he's moving. He's moving in the right direction. Offensively, we're amazing. Son's on fire. Kane, a different player. Obviously, Bale needs his match fitness, but we still got cover with Mora, Bergwijn. Midfield's very strong. Defensively, I think Sanchez gives me a bit of a panic attack when he's playing, but I think he'll get it right. Strong possibility this season we can finish in the top 4, and I have a funny feeling we're going to win the league, or we can win the league.
Eunice, you mentioned the home form there. We've played 3 games at home in the Premier League, only picking up 2 points out of possible 9. But away from home, 5 goals against Southampton, 6 against Manchester United. So are we hoping for 7 tonight?
We're hoping for 7, but I think if we can keep a clean sheet against Burnley, they're going to be very strong aerially. So we need to be ready for them. I think we'll definitely win today. In terms of scores, at this moment of time, I think we just need to get 3 points. 3 points are crucial. We need to be close to the top 4.
Eunice, at the moment, Tottenham have such great strength in depth, but there's no Dele Alli again in the squad tonight. How do you feel about that?
I think the team is greater than the player, isn't it? And I think Mourinho's worked out a system, unfortunately, that does not accommodate for Ali. But as a Tottenham fan, I think we've got a lot of good players, a lot of players who are performing, and players who deserve to be in front of Ali. Unfortunately for Ali, as much as I like the bloke, but we need to win. And if he's not in the team and we win, I think all Tottenham fans will be happy with 3 points.
Eunice, you mentioned about Harry Kane and Heung-min Son being on absolute fire at the moment, but other attacking options that Tottenham have, Lucas Moura, Steven Bergwijn, Gareth Bale, and of course the brand new signing Carlos Vinicius got a couple of assists on Thursday. What are you making of all this strength in depth that we've got at the moment?
Amazing strength in depth. For the first time, I think we've got two full squads, one on the pitch and one on the bench. And as Mourinho said against on Thursday, Europa League, he looked at the bench and he was shocked how many options he had, and he could make 5, 6 substitutions, and all of them were quality players. So I think he's moving in the right direction. And I was listening to him over the weekend on Sky Sports, and people are amazed how many goals he scored and how attacking minded he is, because he's got a reputation of being a defensive park the bus manager. So
it's been unbelievable so far this season. The amount of goals of the likes of Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, they're on fire. But the amount of goals that are coming from Tottenham at the moment is just crazy, isn't it?
It is. I think he needs to learn how to park the bus. He should have parked the bus against West Ham. He needs to get his bus back.
For you, being a Tottenham fan, what will be a successful season, particularly after a very good window for Jose Mourinho? At the end of this season, what are you expecting? Are you expecting that top 4 place? Can Tottenham challenge for the Premier League? And can Jose Mourinho put a trophy in the bank, either the FA Cup, the League Cup, or the Europa League?
I'm sure you would agree. We all dream to win the title. My heart's saying there's a small possibility. I mean, this is the closest I feel in terms of the squad, the depth of the squad, the manager that we have in place, and the quality of players that we have. I think we can challenge for the league. If obviously we win the league, it's going to be awesome. Realistically, top 4 finish, winning the Europa League or the FA Cup would be a good season. But the season's very open, Chris. Anything's possible without the fans. We saw the result yesterday. The scum got done at home. So we're happy with that result.
Eunice, lastly, score prediction. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Tottenham Hotspur win. The first clean sheet in the Premier League season so far, hopefully. What do you think?
I'm going 3-1. 3-1.
3-1? Well, as you said, as long as Tottenham get the 3 points, that's the main thing. Enjoy the game. Thank you very much, and come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. Take care, Chris. Bye-bye.
So, as I said earlier, I'm now at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where I will be watching tonight's game against Burnley. It is nearly 8 months since I've watched a live game here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and almost 7.5 months since I watched Tottenham live, and that was against Leipzig away in the Champions League. Of course, we lost 3-0. Anyway, Tottenham Hotspur are very keen to get the fans back into stadiums. The first step is tonight, is this one. Because around 200 to 300 fans are going into the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They will be having dinner. Lots of people have been invited. It's a mixture of invitation. Box owners and executive members will be going into the stadium tonight, having dinner and watching a live screening of the Burnley game. If events like this go well, then who knows, we could be back in the stadiums very, very soon. So this is what a suite looks like at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Even a reminder of our last trophy. As I mentioned earlier, it is now almost 8 months since we saw a live game here as fans. That was the game against Norwich City in the FA Cup when we lost on penalties. It seems a very, very long time. Let's hope that all of us fans will be back here very, very soon. So I've just had a lovely Tottenham pie, veg and potatoes. Very nice here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And we are now an hour before kick-off, and the team lineup has just been announced. Hugo Lloris is back in goal. Ben Davies at left back. Matt Doherty at right back. And then the centre-back pairing of Eric Dyer and Toby Alderweireld. So Eric Dyer is back, having missed the last few games. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg is playing yet again. Of course, even after his bandage on Thursday night. Moussa Sissoko and Tongi Ndombele also are in midfield, and the attacking line of Lucas Moura, Heung-min Son and Harry Kane. As I said in the last couple of videos, Tottenham's bench is very, very strong. We have game changers on the bench, so if Tottenham need a goal or we need to change something in the last 20-30 minutes, we have players to do so. Vinicius is on the bench, of course, 2 assists here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Thursday evening. Gareth Bale, the superstar Gareth Bale, is on the bench. Eric Lamela and Giovanni Lo Celso are also on the bench, as is left-back Sergio Reguilon, new signing Joe Rodon and goalkeeper Joe Hart.
As a business like you, dedicated to you, we can take on tomorrow together with a business account you could open today.
So it's half time. It is Burnley 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. I've got Spurs fan Dean with me. Dean, what have you made of the first half?
I think we've pretty much bossed it, but we ain't sort of done a lot with the ball that we've had. I think there's been about 6 or 7 shots on goal and not really tested the keeper. I think Burnley have had the best 2 shots. But, it's just a weird game at the moment. It seems like we're trying to put the defence right, and then we forgot about the attack again. We've done so many, a lot of long balls, and I just don't... I think we're just trying to find a good balance between like attack and defence.
Burnley away, though, particularly on a Monday night, Dean, it's like the new Stoke away, isn't it? It's always a difficult game, isn't it?
It is, and they play well, Burnley. It's strange that they've sort of only got 1 point from the amount of games they've played. I mean, they're a decent side, and Sean Dyche is a good manager. So it's so strange to see why they're where they are.
Are you expecting changes at half-time?
I'm probably about 60, 65 minutes in, maybe. You might sort of have a look at Ben Davies. Is Reguilon on the bench?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need that speed. We need some speed down like the wings, because we're not getting that at the moment. There's too many balls going through the middle and over the top. So we need I think we need a bit more width and a bit more sort of speed down the wings.
Are you surprised, though, by this first half performance at Burnley, particularly after such great attacking style of football in the last couple of games from Tottenham?
Yeah, but again, we let in them goals, and I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to sort of like shore up both ends. But don't know. I still think we've got enough to not nick a goal. I think if we win 1-0, I think we're all going to be happy. If we win 2-1, we'll all be happy. So it's a tough one, and it is like Burnley away. We know like past results, mate. They're a decent team. So I don't think it's too sad. But we're looking at our bench as well. It's decent. Beforehand, we'd look at our bench and go, well, who are you going to bring up to change it? Now we've got tons. We've got options all over the place at the moment.
Dean, if Tottenham want to finish in the top 4, though, surely these are the games that we must win.
Yeah, and I think we can. I think, like I say, you bring on Reggie, and I think he'd give us a little bit more speed. You got Ndombele. He's playing okay. Sissoko playing okay, but we're just letting them have a little bit too much space in the final third sometimes. We're backing off a bit too much. So if we can keep a little bit tighter, they're coming at us. It's not like they're, the old Brighton games where they're part of the bus and we've got to get around them. Burnley are coming at us. So there's plenty of room to get into. We just got to have that speed now. That transition has got to be a lot quicker.
It's another very busy week for Tottenham, though, Dean, isn't it? Tonight, Burnley, Antwerp away on Thursday, and then Brighton at home on Sunday.
Yeah, but if you want to win trophies, you've got to there's a lot of games to play, and to keep in all those games and keep in all those competitions, it's going to be like that. But now we've got the squad, I think, that we can do that. Beforehand, we didn't. We'd play away and we'd come back and we'd suffer. So it was like what I used to call it after the Lord Mayor show, and that's what it was like. But now we've got 2-3 teams that we can put out. Carabao Cup, we can put it out for the Europa League, and we can put it out for the Premier League. So I think it's good. I do believe it's good. I just hope it doesn't catch up with us.
Well, I hope that we get the goal at least to get us the 3 points in the second half. Dean, thank you very much, and come on, you Spurs.
Go on, you Spurs.
So the game has just finished. Burnley 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1. A goal from Heung-min Son. A fantastic header from Harry Kane to Heung-min Son, who headed in. I tell you what, it wasn't the best game. It was Tottenham's first shot on target, actually, for the goal. It wasn't the best game, but we are grinding these results out, and ultimately we're keeping clean sheets as well. First clean sheet of the 2020-2021 season on Thursday night here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium against Lask, and the first clean sheet in the Premier League season tonight at Burnley. Anyway, Tottenham are now up to 5th in the Premier League, only 2 points away from top spot. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and let's look forward to Thursday's game away at Royal Antwerp in the Europa League. Anyway, until then, come on you Spurs.